Okie dokie. Here we go, everyone. Let me just pull this up. Pull it up, pull it up. Oh, if it's gonna load, it's frozen. Oh dear. Hold on 1 second. Oh god. Get this out. Nope. Okay, right, so, yeah, that's live, fantastic. Ooh. Okay, so, hello everybody. Welcome back to another stream. And today, we're going to be starting round 1 of season 1 of my new F1 career mode. So, for those of you who missed the Discord announcements, basically the way we're doing this, so we've got a MyTeam career mode. We're going to be playing as the Vanwall team. We've got Jensen Button and Victor Martins. The team owner is Jeremy Clarkson. So I've got a bit of a story going. It's a bit interesting, but this is what we're going to go with. And yeah, so let's get straight into it. I will show you guys the car and what's going on in just a moment once this all loads in. And I'm going to have to make it my screen banner, but here we go. Career mode interface. Oh, I need my chat up. Sorry about that. Can't throw my phone away. Cannot throw my phone away. Here we go. Perfect. I'll pop that down there. So, yeah. Basically, I don't think I have any activities to put in. Yeah, no, I can't do any of that. Yeah. So, let's jump over to our customization. Didn't beat me, Verb. Didn't beat me. Good. It was a good effort, though. It was a very good effort. I'll give you that. But here, we're going to jump in. We're going to take a look at the car. Is it in Team Identity? Team Colours? No, it's not in here. Race Gear. Yeah, here we go. So, we've gone with the British Racing Green. Obviously, it's a bit similar to Aston Martin, but this is what Vanwall run typically. We've got the car. This is what our car looks like. I actually haven't put any of the sponsor decals on yet, but this is what the car looks like. So, British Racing Green, white stripes, and then with a bit of black, metallic. What I'm actually going to have to do, I'm going to have to put some decals on this. 1-0 to Laz. Let's go. 1-0. W's. But here, we can put another person on. Why don't we go with Octonic? They look cool. So, oh yeah. Let's see if I'm any good at this. How do I rotate it like that? Yes. Okay. Yeah, this is very important because I need to, yeah, I need to put some decals on the car so it doesn't look basic as fuck. That's what I need to do. Can this go? Oh no, so this is purely the nose cone. So we're gonna go slingshot fuel, like so. Yeah, nice. Front Ving. We're gonna put Octonic on there. Scale. Like so. Is there a symmetry mode I can do? How do I do symmetry? Oh, I don't think there is. Maybe there isn't. Okay. So I'm gonna put that like... do it like that. Yeah, okay, no, and then so yeah, I can do 2. I can do 2. But we're gonna put Venus on the other side. Rotate it a bit. And then, yeah, I probably should have done this yesterday when I was setting up the career mode, but it's okay. We can do this now. Slot value, let's just go A and F. That looks good. Size. Yeah. Boom. Same thing there. Rear wing. Entrepreneur. We can go with that. Put the scale all the way up. Yeah, literally just slap that on, doesn't really matter. Can't put anything on the back of the rear wing just yet. Side of the rear wing, Xenon Dynamics. Sure, they are our title sponsor. Can't do anything on the halo. Oh, and I can do something on top of the halo. So I will go with Venus again. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, we can do something on the mirrors, so we'll go with Octonic there. Yeah, perfect. And perfect, there we go. Alright, so there's some sponsors on the car. That looks good. Okay, right, so, and then I've done all the suit and the gloves already. So, I've got it set. The difficulty is at 106. Sim damage, no flashbacks, driver moves are on, icons. I've selected a specific amount of icons. I don't have like Senna or Schumacher. I don't have the Connor Sport people in. But the icons I have off the top of my head are Button, Massa, Webber, the F3 drivers, and I think that's it. Yeah, it's just those guys. So, we're going to hit Advance, and we're going to go to round 1 in Australia. So basically, the way we're going to do this, if you guys did miss the Discord notification, is we're going to have 1 race per stream, so 1 race weekend per stream, basically to keep it organised and everything. So that is how we're going to do this. And yeah. And then, actually, one thing I will do, just to show you, where are the settings? Hold on, I can't see my controls. 10 menu. What is button 10 on my wheel? I can never remember. Oh. Okay, that's the tutorials. Still what I want. That's podium pass. Here we go. Settings. So yeah, one thing I did do for simulation settings. No, not in simulation settings. Where is it? Rules and flags. Yeah, here we go. I've got pit stop experience. Actually, I'm going to put that back to immersive. Actually, no, no, we will leave it on immersive. I think that's probably better. But, yeah, let's go. Race 1 weekend in Abu Dhabi. No, not in Abu Dhabi, in Albert Park. We will play as Button for this first race. Obviously, I've got Button and Martins on the team, and then the goal, eventually, by season 2 or 3, is to have, is to have a full British team. That is the goal. So either we have like Button or Hamilton and Russell. That is probably the goal. I don't really want Norris on the team. I would rather have George because he's my favourite, but that is what we're aiming for towards the end here. And I am having to have it on display capture because OBS doesn't capture F125 properly. It's really shit. But so yeah, there's a bit of a problem there. But Skip. It's gonna take a hot minute to load with this one, so bear with us for the time being. And let me know what you guys think of the camera placement. My camera stand has broken, so I've been trying to find a new place for it, so let me know what you guys think. But here we go. Oh, that's not button 8. 7. Here we go. Okay, so Mark, here we go, Mark. As we embark in new area of Formula 1, I want to thank you for being with us. Your talent and dedication to vitalize success. It's a good season. Best regards, Jeremy. If you guys missed the announcement, so the story we're going with is that Jeremy Clarkson owns this team, because I thought that would be very funny. So, if we just quickly jump over to R&D. So there we are. Vanwall, bottom of the leaderboard. 7? Yes, here we go. Can I check my I don't think I can check R&D from this page. But let's go to practice 1. We always got to do practice 1. So I can get a feel for the car and also get used to this game again because I haven't played this in a while. I was doing a few time trials just to get used to the game again.
Hey mate, this is Mark.
But here we go.
Be a good year.
Round 1.
Great time together, and obviously the team are brand new, so I've set everything up from scratch. Let's make the big boss happy and show that we're not just here on the grid to make up the numbers, all right?
Okay, right. So I don't need a garage tutorial, because I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about that. I guess we can go and do a track acclimatization quickly. Mediums. Start. Drive out.
Okay,
Here we go.
We've made some changes to the way that ERS works this
All
year.
right.
You're going to have multiple modes to choose from in the race now. Have a play around with them in your MFD during the practice sessions and think about how you might use them on race day. I'll check back with you soon to chat more about it.
Don't care. Out onto the track we go. That is in the wrong spot. And there was someone behind me. What's my look back button? Up there. And it's Lance Stroll. Whoa, I looked up. I locked out big time. Alright, let's just bail out of his way.
Alonso's ahead of you.
So let's just do this. What I need to do, just for practice, this is going to be a bit of a tedious episode for you guys. I'm sorry about this because I'm just still trying to get all my settings good. This is layout practice, yeah. Car is going to feel a bit odd. I'm sure it is, but I need to. Select element is 7. Here we go. Where is it? F1 dial. Here we go. Move that just up to here. Fantastic. And we're good to get going again. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So, down into the right-hander. Whoa, it feels very understeery. And there is the cars behind. So we've got Russell and Stroll. Now, I can't remember if I mentioned this in the Discord post, but so we're running Mercedes Power for this season. I'm gonna let these guys go. Yeah, go on, guys, go. Go, please. Go, please. Yeah, so we're running Mercedes Power for this career mode. Well, at least for this first season. Have I got a setup? I don't think I have a setup at this moment in time. I'm gonna do this practice session. But yeah, normally in career modes I don't usually run setups, just keeps it competitive. But look at how slow George is going, my god. Like, hurry up, bro. But I don't want to be right next to him. But yeah, getting a feel for this car. I'm going to drop the brake vice down to like 54. Then we're going to pop the differential up to about 75. That's what I normally use. We are just running the default setup at the moment. Alright, but let's see what we can get done. We're going to do a first hot lap. So, standard hot lap. And away we go. Why isn't it letting me press overtake? Okay, all my settings are wrong. Ah, damn it. All my settings are buggered. That's why I'm not getting good with all the controls. Thomas, edit. What am I looking at? What the hell? No. Clutch, yeah. Next camera, yeah. Activate DRS, pit limiter, yes, 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 yes. Look back. Should be 4. I don't know why 4 is overtake. Actually, okay, you know what? No, I am gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna put that back to what it was. Next camera, look back here, 12. Yeah. Oh man, this is really annoying. Alright. Let's go. Let's try this again. The track acclimatization has been started. 4th gear on the way in. And then 5th on the way out. 6th. DRS open. Down towards the right-hander. Yeah, that was a pretty awful run on the way in. Or somehow I got a purple for that. No, I had to lift out of it. It just understeered, god damn it. Here we go. Nice. Oh, I've missed that. Oh, I've missed both of those. Whoopsie. And then down the back straight. Up towards the chicane. Martin's is also out on track now. 6th gear. Sorry, 7th gear, then to 6th gear. And then, oh, that wasn't a great run. Through the left-right. On the brakes. Bad line again. And then round we go. Big understeer moment. And then hard on the brakes. For the left-hander. Bit of understeer. I'm going to miss that one. God, that was a That was such a horrific lap. But this is why we yeah, this is why we do practice to get used to the car. So we're gonna go again. Hopefully I can perfect it this time. On the way in, nice. Oh no! Oh, I got on the grass. This is not an easy car to drive. It's quite understeery, and it doesn't really like to turn in that well. Woo! Around we go. Down the back straight. Purple, 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 purple. And then just save a bit of the RS2 here, 6th gear. There we go. That kind of worked. Just a little bit. Down towards final corner. Oh, sorry, this is not the final corner. What am I saying? Woo! Turned in. And we're still following George. Oh, I locked up a bit there. Oh no! Oh, I crashed! I spun out. God damn it. Alright, let me back out of here. Obviously no flashbacks in this career mode save. But let's come into the pits, because I'm not going to be able to get purple with a broken front wing, so let's just do this. And I'm going to get a warning for speeding in the pit lane. Oops! Offer for co-op is still open. I'll think about it, Verb. I've really only got time to just do this career mode, but I will think about it. But yeah, there we go. First crash of the career mode. That did not take us very long at all, but I think I'm pretty confident now with the car to be able to go and do qualifying. So I reckon that's good. That's good. Oh, damn it. God's sake. Hold on. What I need to do, I'm going to unplug my headphones. It's a bit better now. And the other thing I was going to do... yeah, so let's just accelerate time all the way to the end. Or we actually, no, we can just hit retire from session. Because I don't need to do any more practice. So, do that. Yeah, just jump back to here. Okay. So, where did we finish in practice?
And
Practice 1. P13 on the mediums. That's not bad, you know. I think I am going to bump the difficulty up to 110. Because why the hell not? And I've lost my live chat. Where's my live chat gone? Where's my live chat? It's disappeared. There it is. Perfect. Okay, right, so. From now on, what we're going to do, since we've got the quick practice feature, let's just go to here. I'm 110 AI as well. Yeah, I put it on 105 just to be safe. I think we're like the 6th fastest car or something. But, oh, damn it. But yeah, but because we finished P13 and that was a pretty horrific lap, I am gonna chuck it straight up to 110. Yeah, I was 106 AI, there you go. So we're gonna do that. Go to next session, quick practice. Let's just fast forward through a few of these. Race strategy. Always just do the 100% ones. Perfect. And then perfect. Yeah. Track acclimatization. Might be able to just max that one out. Oh no, not going to max that one out. Okay, that's fine. But we're going to do that, and then we're going to jump straight into the qualifying. And before we do that, well, once we're out on our outlap, I am going to have to... I'm going to take a screenshot so I can use it as the thumbnails for these streams. And, oh, then rotate that because you can't see my face. Alright, so, let's go. It's going to be a wet qualifying, but let's go to short qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix, and it's not the home race in one of these career modes. Yeah, no worries, that's all good. Don't even worry about it, bro. No worries. These are always here to come back to, but I appreciate you just coming in anyway. Always good to have you here. But, right, so that's good.
And a warm welcome, everybody.
What was I
We're
checking?
here in the heart of Melbourne.
Yeah,
It's
here we go.
Albert Park.
Alright, this is
and
good.
It's qualifying for the Australian Grand
It's
Prix.
qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix? Oh my god, mate. In the Vanwall car. Right. Oh, that's really wet. So, do we go balanced now and sacrifice it for the race? Or do we go high downforce now to get a better quality position? It's hard to tell. But, session info. What have we got? It's intermediate weather. I'm going to fast forward just a little bit. How's it looking like? This is on board with Esteban. Oh, no. This is on board with Esteban Ocon. Looks a bit wet. Looks like he's okay on inters. So we will stay on inters as well. There's Yuki Tsunoda. Car setup. Oh, I'm running a custom setup apparently. Oh, I do have a few setups. Okay. Well, no, I won't use them. So we're going to go balanced. We're going to go balanced setup. And we're going to go to track. Drive out.
Standing by.
So. Let's see what we get done. Yep, we go onto the track. They're looking a bit drizzly at the moment. Gonna drop that down. Oh, this is buggered in qualifying as well. Oh my god. Whoa! Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so hold on one moment. I could have sworn I had all this fixed. Pop this back up here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, all good. And there, we've got a few cars coming through, so we're going to bail out of the way of these guys. That is Max Verstappen. Oh, don't get in the way of Hadjar. I don't want a penalty. There we go. There goes Isaac Hadjar. But we're all good. Oh my god. Okay, I just understeered and clicked the wall. I don't think I have any damage. Oh no, it's like slightly green. Alright, that's not ideal. We are going to drop this all the way down as well. And now that I've done that, now I'm going to get myself a screenshot for the stream. There we go. That looks good. Do we do it about there? How do I go to photo mode? I actually don't know how to go to photo mode. Tab? Yeah, here we go. WASD. And then... Why is this so jank? Do that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Can I go down? Oh, yeah. Okay, that looks fine. Depth of field on. Camera roll. 9 degrees. F-stop. Down. Shutter speed. Like that. Attach the car. Perfect. That's what we want. Now, what I'm going to do... dust storm... Oh, no. Do I need... I don't really need this. That's fine. Close. Fantastic. And then we're going to go... Screenshot. Bang. Amazing. Alright. Confirm exit. And then back out of there we go. And now we can actually do qualifying. But, yeah, it's a bit understeery at the moment. With this sort of weather. Drop it down to none. And I need to try and burn as much fuel as I can.
Leclerc, but Alonso ahead.
Down. Oh, it's very understeery. Very, very understeery. Who's that behind us? That is another V-card. So, I don't know if they're going to catch us up. Oh yeah, they are. I will bail out of the way. Oh. There we go, let's just bail out the way. There goes Liam Lawson. And around we go. Okay, into the final corner. So, remember, no flashbacks. So, whatever happens, happens. We've just got to try and get a good lap in. And down the main straight we go. For the first hot lap in the Vanwall, as Jensen Button, down towards turn 1. No DRS in these conditions, 4th gear on the way in. Normally I'm pretty good in the wet on these Formula 1 games, but I'm going to see if I've lost that skill. Down towards turn 3.
Down to P12.
Looks like I'm catching up to Lawson a bit. He's probably on a cool lap. To the left-hander. And away we go. And then I actually had to lift off for that right-hander in these conditions. Down to 5th. Don't understeer out. Oh, that was close. And now this should be flat. Yeah, easy flat. Using a lot of ERS to try and get this lap in. Around we go. And then under the tag fuel banner. Straight away down to 6th gear. Lawson is going slow in the middle of the chicane. What's he doing? He needs to let me go. There he goes, but that was a bit of impeding there. That wasn't ideal. Down into the right-hander. Starting to close out this lap. 3rd sector now. That was pretty good. And then leave it in 5th. No. Oh, I've kind of missed the corner a bit. That was a bit of a mistake. And then into the left-hander. Hairpin where Piastri went off. 4th gear for the final corner. And then big oversteer on the way out. And then ERS to the line. What is that time going to be? It's not a good time. We're 1.8 seconds off Lawson. Jeez, that was terrible. That was absolutely shocking. Oh my god. But, yeah, we will return to the garage. And we have a chance to go again, but we've only got one more chance now. So it's not great. Not ideal. Yeah, we did have a bit of front wing damage, turns out. Oh, that was a bad lap. That was a bad lap.
Repairs have set us back a little.
So we're going to get one more chance. George Russell is currently on pole at the moment. Esteban Ocon is in 4th. Victor Martins has done a fairly nice lap time. But yeah, we are miles off. So yeah, 1.5 seconds off of Pierre Gasly. So we're really going to have to lock in here if we want to get back into this race. But let's go out again. Alright, let's go. We're going to go for a flying lap for this final pass of qualifying. Is it heavier rain? I'm not quite sure. It's hard to tell, but I should be able to improve 1.5 seconds on this lap. I should be able to. So this is going to be our last chance. I think it is raining more. It does look like it's raining more than what it was. And then hot lap on the way out. Down the main straight. And across the line.
Down to P22.
Braking later. 5th gear on the way through. Yes. Yes. Alright, big improvement there. 2/10 up already. But we need to be confident on this lap. Do the right-hander. Yeah, nice. Nice. Look at that improvement. This is a big improvement. George Russell does a 1:26 there, so that's a pretty good lap from him. We're going to try and not miss this corner. That was much better, and we are 1 second up on our personal best at the moment. This is so far looking like what we need to do. Hopefully I'll gain time. If you remember, we got blocked by Lawson on the first lap. So hopefully I should be able to increase my time through the left-right of turn 9 and 10. 6th gear on the way through. A little bit of a corner cut's okay, but we're 2 seconds up on this lap. This is looking much better already. Down towards the right-hander. Kind of early on the brakes. We are trying to make it to the end of this lap. Oh, and a big oversteer moment on the way out. That is going to cost us time, but we're doing everything we need to do to actually gain a few positions. Down into the left-hander, the sort of mini hairpin, and then 3rd gear, short shift to 4th, through the final corner, and then power to the line. It's going to be a 3-second improvement. Where's it going to take us? It's going to be a 127.8, and I think we are P18, P16. Okay, I'm going to take that. That's pretty good. First qualifying session in the Vanwall. That is a pretty good effort, not going to lie. I'm going to take that. Alex Albon is P4 in the Williams, and we've got Charles Leclerc on pole. Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, absolute flops down in 8th and 9th. Victor Martins is going to be at the back of the pack. Unfortunate there for our teammate. What else we got? Stroll 14th. Good all-round sessions for Williams. Ferrari in the top 3, both cars in the top 3. So that's very impressive. Very, very nice. But good qualifying session. We're P18. Oh, P16, sorry. So that is going to be... I'm going to take that. Definitely going to take that. But now we're going to move into the race. But this is going to be dry. So hopefully this will be a bit of a more straightforward affair. Hopefully. Let's go to the workshop. Got any messages? Coming into this if you have any damage, blah 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 blah. Okay, yeah, we don't really need to look at any of this. But this is crucial for the first round of the championship. Let's go. Let's go to the race. See what gets done. Do bap do do bap do do bap do do dap. Okay. Check something on my phone quickly. Someone is messaging me. What is this? Alright. Damn, it's taking its time to load. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go, finally. Okay. Alright.
The winter is over. It's time for Formula 1 2025.
It's Formula 1 in 2025.
So well,
let's get it done. Alright. So, starting 16th on the grid. Our teammate is last. Dry race, probably, it's most likely going to be a one-stop. But I've also got formation that's off.
Don't let me down.
Don't let him down. Hards, mediums? We could do that. Yeah, why don't we go hards, mediums? And we'll extend it by a lap. Gonna drop this down to about 21 laps. And let's go. First race of career mode in the Vanwall. Let's see what happens. It's gonna be lights out and away we go. I reacted pretty poorly to that. Oh, and I've had a bad start, very bad start, down towards the first corner, and we're in P19, as we're going to tuck in behind Bortoletto in the Sauber, and then out we go, up to medium ERS, and then towards turn 3 for the first time. Bortoletto's going to cover the inside, but I need to get ahead of Pierre Gasly here. It's really crucial that I get in front of an Alpine. Around the outside, there we go. Nicely done. Okay, and that is us up at the V19, so we're down 3 positions on this opening lap. Not my best ever start, but let's keep this going. Down the back straight for the first time. How are we in a straight line compared to everyone else? We're going to use a little bit of VRS. There is Pierre Gasly behind, so it doesn't look like we're 2 down on the straights. Down into the turn 9 and 10. Bit of a bad run for Bortoletto. Could we maybe have a look? That side is my ERS. No, we're not going to have a look. Whoa, actually he's broken very early there. I sort of had to dive out of the way. Get the same ERS where we can. I want as full battery as I can to get past these guys early on in this race. But coming to the end of lap 1, we're down 3 places. We were nearly down 4, but I don't think that is the end of the world at this moment in time. Bit of oversteer coming out of the first corner down the main straight. So 1 lap down, P19. But anything can happen in 20 laps, especially in career mode. Round we go. And then, ooh, had a good exit there. We're not going to get close to Bortoletto, but I can start pressuring him maybe into mistake. Remember, these guys are all rookies. Jenson Button is not a rookie. Obviously, he's coming back. What's my favourite F1 team in real life? Williams is the team I support. Oh, through the right-hander, that was pretty good. Yeah, Williams was my favourite team, and Mr. George Russell was my favourite driver. Down the main straight, I'm a little bit further behind Bortoletto now, but should be able to get back past sooner rather than later. We would just set a purple sector 2 out of the chicane. Gonna see if I can get close. Can I get close? Might go for a lunge. Yeah, there you go. That's a lunge up the inside of the Sauber. And that is exactly what I needed to do early on in this race. I've got to clear these guys as quickly as I can, because we want to try and... Obviously, the goal really isn't to score points, as this is the first race of the career mode, but want to try and finish in like the top 17 or so, something like that. We're down the main straight. I've got Bortoletto coming back at us here. Is he going to get us? I'm going to outbrake us. He is going to bail out of that move. So not bad. Right there. And then down towards turn 3 again. Nice move. Thank you very much. That was pretty good. Considering I'm playing on max AI difficulty, I'm quite happy with that move. But that's what I've got to keep doing. If we want to get back past these guys and up into a higher spot, I might have to try and force the issue on some of these ones through the right-hander again. This car does feel pretty nice to drive. It's quite satisfying. Obviously, it's not the best car on the grid, but it's not too bad, you know. Not too bad at all. There is Jack Doohan. Are we going to get close? Going to get close-ish. Down to 6th gear for the left-right. And going to get the DRS open, but this is going to be close. Is he going to cover the inside? Yes, he is. Swap to the outside, and we're straight past in the same place we got past Bortoletto. Really nice move there. And we're up into P17. Not sure how Martins, our teammate, is doing behind us. Let's have a check, shall we? What? No, I don't want to set full wet tyres. Oh god. Okay, this really isn't good. What is going on? I forgot I had the... Oh, sorry, Jack. Yeah, I forgot I had the... I forgot I had the voice activation on.
Affirmative, medium tyres at the next stop.
There we go. Set the medium tyres. You will get around P12. Yeah, hopefully. That would be a pretty nice result.
Please repeat, you're breaking up.
And I'm just trying to get teammate status at the moment. Something is going on with my radio.
Okay, copy that.
No.
Okay,
there we go. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Okay, so...
They're on fresh hards. They're 20 seconds.
Okay, so they are still 20 seconds. Is Victor Martins, but we are doing well. This is what we need to be doing to get up the grid. Down towards the right-hander again. We're going to see if we can extend this hard stint into lap 11. Oh, no. Oh, no, I made a mistake. Oh, that's going to drop me down. God damn it. And there goes Bortoletto. Can I get back past? Switch in. Yeah, I'm going to get back past there. That was a really stupid mistake. Fucking hell. That is not what I want. But, gonna have to lock back in again. Focus and race for real. That was not good. They are battling in front of us. That is good. So I'm going to see if I can get back past. But yeah, something is going on with my radio controls. I'm going to have to turn the voice off. Maybe. Or unless I start using the voice. But now I've got to catch back up with Gasly and Doohan. They are fighting away. So no team orders at Alpine in this first race. Down towards the right-hander again. But I do have the pace to get back past these guys. So let's just see if we can do that. Clip the grass on the way in there. Actually helps rotate the car, which is a bit odd. But we don't have DRS just yet. But they are fighting, so hopefully, if they keep doing that, that should be able to catch us up. Oh, Gasly went for a move on Doohan there. That was fairly close. He's going to go for it though. They're going side by side. Doohan gets passed by his teammate, and it's going to cost him a lot of time. And we're right in DRS range now on the Australian. So this is exactly what we need to get back past Jack Doohan and Pierre Gasly. These guys are just scrapping away. That was a pretty good move from Gasly to go around the outside, but look at the train, which is going on in front. Look at the fight up there. That looks constant, and they are losing a lot of time at the moment. So that is exactly what we need to catch up. But down the main straight, got about 63% of the ERS remaining. Look at the battle they are having. This is exactly what we need. Look at this. Going to use some ERS out of turn 1. Might be able to get past Jack Doohan here. We're going to go to the left. Oh no, he's going to cover me off. And I'm not brave enough to swap it to the inside in that corner. We were in a bit of a tight spot, so not going to get past Jack Doohan on this occasion. Flat to the right-hander, and then down towards the Schumacher barrel roll corner on the way out. This is probably going to be our best chance to get past Doohan in the Alpine. We're going to go left, and it seems as though we do have the pace on some of these teams. Definitely have the pace on Alpine and Sauber. Not sure about the rest though, but down the inside on Jack Doohan. Oh, I've got a track limits warning there. Okay, don't want to be doing that too much. But yeah, down the inside on Jack Doohan, that was a lovely little move. We're going to bump the ERS down to none, try and save some of it as we catch up to the back of this pack. And I think this is where we start to enter our tyre saving phase, now that we're sitting behind this train of cars. But we're P18 at the moment. Out of the final corner. Down we go. Jack Doohan's still right behind us. He is not going to have a look at a move into turn 1. And round we go. So, what's the gap? I need to be in the DRS of Gasly on this lap if I want to catch up to the back of this train. Gap is 1.1 seconds at the moment. Short shift. Ooh, a little bit of oversteer. So, it is a bit snappy, this car. It's feeling very F14T. I don't think we're going to get DRS on this lap due to that little snap. Or actually, we might just. The detection point was just there. We are going to get it. Just going to get DRS on this lap. Okay, nice. So we're going to use some of that ERS. Try and catch up to Gaza, Sonoda, Stroll, etc. Whoa. Bit wide. But that's okay. Don't need to worry about that too much. There they are in front. And up the inside. Grab that curve. Went a bit wide there. Wider than I would have liked. And then use that curve on the inside. But I am struggling to sort of maintain it with these guys in front. Like, I can get close, but not really that close enough. The cars behind are now starting to swap for position, so that is not good for them. It means that I get to pull away. Gasly's going to go around the outside of Yuki Tsunoda into turn 1. That's a fairly nice move from the Alpine, and Tsunoda in the Red Bull really struggling for pace at the moment. Down into turn 3. How close can I get? Yeah, we're getting close. We're getting really close now. Moves through the left-hander. And then through the right-hander. So this is going to be our chance to get up onto the back of this train of cars. 5th gear through there. That was good. Good, good, good. Going to dump some ERS down the back straight. We are close to Suzuki Tsunoda. Gasly should have DRS as well. Yes, he does. So I'm just going to save ERS while we sit behind these guys for the moment. But it's a big battle going on. We're on lap 8 of 20. A little bit of dirty air. That didn't help us too much. But we have a 4-second gap over the car behind at the moment. Tsunoda tries to hang it around the outside. Is that going to end badly for him? Not just yet. But he bails out of that move. And all this is doing is allowing me to sit close. But I need to get past, because if Tsunoda keeps battling the Alpine of Gasly, then it's going to allow the cars in front to break away. I got a little bit of oversteer there. Oh, Tsunoda nearly hit the back. And we've got Charles Leclerc in the pit, so he's obviously doing a 2-stop strategy if he's hitting this early. He's on softs at the moment, but Gasly has been really screwed over by Tsunoda there. We're going to go for a move. Is he going to lose 2 places in 3 corners? Is Gasly? We're going to hang it around the outside on hard tyres against mediums, and there we are through up into P16. So back to where we began in this race, but that was a really nice move. That's exactly what we needed. We needed to capitalise on those sorts of moments. We should hopefully get DRS now. And do we have the pace to to get past Yuki Tsunoda on this same lap. Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see. Down towards the left-right, 6th gear. It's another purple middle sector, and I'm surprised I didn't get a corner cutting warning for that. Where's Tsunoda going to go? Does he go to the inside? Does he cover it off? We're going to bail out of it for the time being. It's a bit risky to dive in there. I know we did that earlier in the race, but I don't want to get any sort of damage. 6th gear to the right-hander, and look at this train. This is a train and a half. Stroll bails into the pits. Looks like someone has damage. Does someone have damage? What's going on up here? Someone's going really slow. Oh no, Leclerc's going to get back past. Okay, spy Leclerc. There goes Verstappen coming out of the pits. And it looks like, I think someone's having an engine failure, unless someone has damage. We're going to use that opportunity to sneak past Tsunoda. This is a tense battle at the moment. But up the inside, covering off Yuki Tsunoda. What is going on at the moment? There's loads of cars coming into the pits. I think I'm going to have to bail into the pits because I'm losing too much time at the moment. Box this lap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this.
So yeah, we're going to have to go a lap longer on the mediums, but if it means getting out of this train, I'm going to take it because these guys are too slow. Too slow at the moment, and it's going to cost me loads and loads of time. But yeah, I'm going to have to really conserve these mediums when we get onto them come the end of this race. Through the right and left-handers and down towards the back towards the 3rd sector. Oh, it's getting dicey in front. Going to try and save some ERS. Behrman gets pushed wide. We're going to tuck under, capitalise on that move. That is going to be us up briefly into P11, but doesn't matter because we're coming into the pits now. Sights of someone must have damage, but look at how much it's allowed us to gain into the pits. I think I clipped the wall there a little bit, but we're not going to get a speeding penalty as we come into the pit lane.
Okay, Victor's in the pits.
We're going to go, oh, we're double stacking here at Vanwall. Martins is in the pits just like us. Hopefully it doesn't affect him too much. That was perfect. That was a really good stop, and it's a perfect double stack at Vanwall, but we come back out onto the track. Gasly gets back past, and then we are ahead of them, and so we've jumped the Haas there. That's a good move, but we're in P16, and now we've got a very chill stint to get into, but that was a very tense few moments there. Now we need to just take a breather. But lap 11 of 20, not doing too badly. We're in P16 now. I think there are a few more cars who have not come into the pits as of yet, but what we need to do is save these tyres. It is crucial. I'm going to bump the brake bias up by 1. And let's see what we can get done. Use a bit of ERS, down to 65%. Gasly is right in DRS range of Alonso. So we're not going to finish, doesn't look like we're going to finish ahead of the Aston Martins. They have the pace. But if we can just, yeah, settle into a rhythm, hopefully something comes from this. Down into the right-hander. We've actually caught up with Gasly a bit there. Tsunoda making a pass for P18, and then left-hander, very nicely done through there. Nice. And down the main straights, we've got Hadjar coming out of the pits. That's going to be P15, so we're going to climb another place. And honestly, we might get past Gasly here. Teammate status.
Gap to your teammate behind, 7.1 seconds.
7.1
They're on fresh
seconds.
mediums. They're in 20th place.
Okay, so Martins has actually jumped a few places there in the pits. That double stack was absolutely perfect at Vanwall. It's exactly what we needed to do. So really nice. Through we go. 1.3 seconds is the gap to Gasly, so a P14 finish is definitely on now. There is a McLaren leading this race. Don't know if that's Piastri. Well, I guess we will find out once we cross the line. 7th gear on the way through. And towards the right-hander. Gasly looks like he's actually still in DRS range of Alonso in front. So are we possibly looking at a P13, you know? That could be ideal. Through the left-hander. Gap is 1.2 seconds. I've actually got Hadjar catching us up at the moment. But we should have the tyre advantage, at least at this stage, on Pierre Gasly. Sights in the pits. That is us up to P13. So very nice. We are climbing positions all the time with people coming into the pits. Martins is going to get a place. Oh, and we've got a safety car. We have a safety car. This is huge. Huge, huge, huge for this race. What is going on? Is there somebody else? Don't think there is. Oh my god. But this is interesting. Set soft tyres.
Okay, roger that. Soft tyres at the next pit stop.
So we're going to box at the end of this lap. Box this lap. Box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Actually, oh no, do we want to? Actually, no, I'm going to change my mind. We're not going to come into the pits. We're going to stay out. But having a safety car does throw a spanner into the works. It doesn't look like anyone has failed to finish. Maybe there was a spin somewhere. This is going to allow us to really save ERS. But safety car is on the exit of turn 2 at the moment. Down towards the right-hander. And so we're going to save some fuel, save some ERS. Crucially, we're going to save some tyres. This is going to be really good for our mediums. Whether this lasts for only a lap or whatever. And now we get to catch the safety car queue. But this is really good for us. Because it means we're not using up the mediums as much. But yeah, I'm not sure what caused that safety car. There is Ocon in the pits. He's going to go onto the soft tyres. 7th gear for turn 1, just while we save. But we are actually now, because of this safety car, we are looking at points in this race. In our first race, Vanwall's first race back since 1959, we are looking at points. So this is pretty good. This is pretty good indeed. But we've got to make sure we actually gain those positions if we want to get the points. By the looks of things, it will only be 1. It'll be 1 point. But this isn't too bad. This isn't looking too bad. Getting used to an ERS down the back straight to catch up to the safety car queue. They're just coming out of the turn 9 and 10 chicane now. There we go. And down towards the 3rd sector. Short shifting on the way out. We're going to stay behind Pierre Gasly. So it looks like we're going to get 1 more lap of safety car as it lets everybody catch up. But this is looking good. This is looking good. Weaving down the straight. Just make sure those tyres are up to temperature. They are up to temperature, so that's good. Brakes are on temp. We're going to stay behind the Pierre Gasly. At this rate, it looks like it's going to be a double points finish for Aston Martin. That's going to be good for them early on in this season. It looks like there's going to be quite a few teams going without points. Leclerc has been absolutely shafted by Ferrari's strategy once again. Tyres are starting to cool down. And I need to bring these temps back in. Need to keep it. That front light's getting cold. There's Isaac Hadjar behind us. Okay. This isn't too bad at the moment. I reckon safety car will be in this lap. Stay behind Pierre Gasly. Don't worry, I am doing that game. But yeah, look at that front light. That is cooling down massively now. We can't allow that. But then again, cold mediums are better than cold hards. Everyone will be in the same boat as us. So, saved a lot of fuel. We're going to finish with an enormous excess of fuel as well. So let's see what we get done. Into the final sector. Back up to medium ERS, standard fuel mix. We're going to have 4 laps of racing action at the end of this race to try and get something done. But when is the leader going to go? It's Lewis Hamilton who has control of the field. Down to the final corner. And they're going now. They have gone. And that was an okay reaction. Got some understeer in the wake of Gasly coming out the final corner. But we're away for 4 more laps of racing here in Albert Park for the opening round of this season. And a bit of oversteer on the way out. Got on the grass a little bit. But we have a chance to get past Pierre Gasly here. We're not going to take it into turn 3. We're just going to wait. Going to wait for one moment. 4th gear through the left-hander. And then use some ERS on the way out. We've got the pressure of Isaac Hadjar behind. So we're really going to have to focus on him. Because if he gets through, then we can kiss those points goodbye. Out of the right-hander onto the back straight. Dump some of that ERS. We're not going to have any DRS on this lap. Because it takes a lap to activate. We're not going to get close to Gasly. Alonso might have a look at Lance Stroll in front of him. That is exactly what we need. He needs to make that move. He is not going to make that move. Down into the left-right. But we're going to get a nice run on Pierre Gasly. We're going to go to the outside. He's just going to get the legs on us. Can I make a move around the outside? No, I'm going to bail out of it. But it was close. Actually, he's left us the space. No, I'm going to bail out of that. That's a bit risky to stay around the outside there. And then 3rd gear on the way in. Right-hander. Oh, no. Oh, I nearly spun. Oh, and I did spin. That's going to be that. Oh, I'm going to not get those points now. There goes Behrman in the Haas. And I just got oversteer coming out of the final corner. Ah, that is the last thing I needed. That is the last thing I needed. But 6th gear, we're going to go around the outside of Behrman. I'm going to use all the ERS. Can I get past? Switch to the inside. And we're back up the inside of Ollie Behrman into P13. But it was just that sort of like little half spin. I think Hadjar hit the back of us as well. I think it might have given him damage, but we're 3 seconds behind Pierre Gasly now. So unless he gets sucked into a battle with the Aston Martins, I don't think anything's going to come now in terms of points. That's really frustrating. I really wanted to get those points, but it's not going to happen by the looks of things in Australia. Teammate status.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 1.6 seconds. They're on old mediums.
We're going to get DRS on Hadjar. Martins is in 18th, but this is going to be a better move to go right around the outside. Turning in for the apex, and we're right around the outside of Hadjar. So we definitely have the pace on some of these teams. Can we catch back up to Gasly? We're going to have 3 laps to go when we cross the line. Gap is 2.5 seconds. It's close. It is doable, but it's not going to be easy. What I need is the Aston Martins to fight. Stroll is gaining a few positions now. 5th gear into turn 1. 2.2 seconds. And then down towards turn 3. That was a bit early on the brakes. If I want to catch Gasly, it's going to be a bit too early. I'm going to have to push a bit harder, but I do want to, I don't want to crash. I want to finish this race. So is it worth pushing and catching up to Gaza in the Alpine? I don't know if it's worth it. So see what we can do. See where this pace takes us. But I think points are now definitely off the cards. Cars in front are still fighting just about. Down towards the right and left handings. That was really nice. Gasly doesn't look like he has the pace. Gap is now 1.6. I think we might be able to pass him right at the end here. We have the tyre advantage because of the safety car. It was looking like it was going to be we were going to have the disadvantage coming into the final part of this race, but because of that SC, it's allowed us to save the rubber, and we have the tyre advantage at this point in time over the Alpine in front of us out of the final corner. Gap is back up to 2.2. That is not going to be a purple lap for myself. No, Hadjar's going back up the inside. I've got to leave him the space, but Hadjar is going to get the move. Oh, we're back down to P13, so he had the DRS. I wasn't even looking behind me. Here comes Ollie Behrman. We've got a yellow flag by the looks of things. No, it's a yellow flag behind us. Someone is not going to finish this race by the looks of things yet. Someone's having an engine failure. But we're dropping down to P13. Hadjar gets back past. Bortoletto out of the race. So that is crucial for this championship. It means he's not going well. I mean, he wasn't going to score any points anyway. But he's not going to score any points now. Down the back straight. I'm out of DRS. But we do have DRS on the V-carb. Down the back straight. I need to try and save as much as I can. 6th gear for the left-hander, 6th gear for the right-hander. Back up to medium. But we might be able to get Hajar into turn 1 on this next lap. I've just got to stick right with him, which we are doing well. Can I get right up close? That's going to be tricky. This is coming onto the last lap of the race. If we don't get him down the main straight, I might just stick with him until the back straight and pass him into turn 9 and 10. We've got some battery left. We've saved a bit of it back. We've got Behrman right behind us. Down into turn 1. 5th gear. And then on the way out. See you, Lucas. And then, out of turn 2. Hajar's starting to get away from us just slightly. I need a good braking zone. A little bit of a snap of oversteer. We've got a yellow flag. That is for Gabriel Bortoletto, who we've gone and passed. But the gap is 8/10, so it looks like I've burnt up these tyres trying to chase Gasly. And I'm starting to drop behind. And starting to drop away from Isaac Hajar. No! No, 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 no! And I've crashed. I don't believe it. I've got a 10-second penalty. Oliver Behrman is out of this race. Oh, no! And all of that is gone right on the final lap. And there's a huge pile-up. Oh, my God. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. That is going to be... We've lost so many cars. Somehow I'm still in this race. Something is very broken. Got Liam Lawson behind. Oh, I spun again. Yeah, I've got a broken rear wing. Lewis Hamilton is going to win the first race for Ferrari. But I crashed on the final lap. How broke? Yeah, this car is absolutely ruined. Oh my God. I actually don't believe it. A crash on the final lap. We ran such a good race. And it's all come undone on the final lap here in Albert Park. Oh, God. I spun again. I want to finish. I want to cross the line. That rear wing is absolutely destroyed. Let's just bring it back onto the track. But, oh, my God. I cannot believe it. Oh, God. It's going to be P17 because everyone DNF'd in that crash. Martins is going to be 18th. It's not going to be points on debut for Vanwall. Button across the line. P17 with a 10-second penalty.
All right, race over.
Oh, wow. What an ending. What an ending. That is incredible. I can't believe I've made a mistake like that. That is crazy. Driver of the day goes to Pierre Gasly in the Alpine, but it's Lewis Hamilton who wins on debut for Ferrari.
Well, they kept us guessing during pre-season testing. We all wondered who it was going to be, and to have them drawn out here today, that they are the ones to beat.
That is, wow, what an end to that race. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. I cannot believe that.
Out the bubbly and spray it around. It's our podium celebrations.
So, one Ferrari on the podium, Oscar Piastri in second, Max Verstappen in third in the first race of the season. But it's Lewis Hamilton who wins the first race. That is crazy. Oh my God, I can't believe I crashed on the final lap. That's a big mistake from us. Oh dear, 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 dear. But that has big championship implications. Leclerc finishes 6th, Antonelli 7th, George Russell in 5th place. So we're going to finish in P17. We had the possibility of finishing 12th place today, but it's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. What does the standings look like? We're going to be P10, ahead of Haas, but behind Sauber and Visa Cash Up RB. If we base our season just on that race, I reckon our main rivals are going to be Alpine and VCarb by the looks of things. But there are only 6 teams that scored points today, so very interesting. But yeah, oh my God. That is utterly tragic. We're going to view the highlights. Going to have a look, see what happened. But yeah, that is absolutely crazy. Now to turn 1, we had a really poor start. Wasn't good at all. down into the first corner. We managed to stay ahead of Jack Doohan just about. But yeah, that was very close. Very, very close indeed. Managed to, yep, find our way up the inside on this first lap. Good move to stay P19. This is lap 4. What are we having a look at? That is Yuki Tsunoda in front. Oh yeah, and this was our little half mistake, which we were very lucky to not, you know, DNF there. And then that was a really nice switch back on Bortoletto. We only just managed to get past. But that was on lap 4 of 20 here in Albert Park. This is lap 16. Yeah, this was again one of our little half spins. Yeah, so Hajar clipped the wall. So he didn't hit us, but he clipped the wall. Interesting there. And then lap 17. This was us getting past Oliver Behrman in the Haas. Down to turn 3. We were alongside. Pretty solid. And then, yeah, up the inside. Or maybe a little bit of contact. But that was a fairly nice move. A fairly nice move indeed. And then lap 20. This was the mistake which ended our race. Essentially. And yeah, I think it was the curb. Clipping that curb on the inside. Several cars not finishing. Or it was Jack Doohan in the back which piled in. And that is what cost us in this race. That is what game ended us. So, a big error there at the end. But, there we have it. Round 1 in Australia is done and dusted. We are P10 in the championship. So not a bad effort, but it bodes well. It bodes well for the rest of the season. But yeah, there we go. Let's see what we can do.
Hey boss, what do you make of this?
Okay. Well, we've got an event to go through right now, so let's do that. During a recent staff event, a member of our durability team made an off-the-cuff comment that has ruffled some feathers within the aero team. Competitive spirit aside, we are a team and we don't want to stoke divisions. Yeah, that's how we discipline them. Just got to remind them. Got to be civil here at Vanwall. We are a civil team here at Vanwall, so we can't have any of that. This is actually a good chance to see where we actually are. Powertrain. We're going to develop this part. Good. That's going to come in before Bahrain. The progress history. So we are 17th in DNF. Development. Don't have any development for this. How do I see the, like, you know what I mean? Sign upgrades. Here we go. So yeah, we are the 5th best team. Pretty good. We had some upgrades come in at the start of the season, so we both got 20 parts. So that's good. McLaren are currently the best team in Formula 1 at the moment, but that is understandable. How do I access F3? Here we go. New store items. We don't really want to go through this, do we? No. We got some unread messages, but this is mail. This I don't think is career mode related. Yeah, this is going to take forever to load, so we won't do that. I'm going to chuck in some activities. I don't know how much we can do. We can do a fan outreach. That's basically all we can do, really. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Then we're quickly going to jump over to some facility upgrades. So the personnel. Increase morale in all engineering departments. Nah, not really. Don't want to do that. Pit crew training. Yeah, let's go with that. That'll help. with the pit crew. And then that is going to be it for this stream. So, hopefully you all enjoyed that. A bit of an interesting end to our first race at Vanwall, but it wasn't too bad. And as always, hopefully you all enjoyed. Stay safe, have an awesome day. Make awesome choices. And I'm going to see you all in the next video. Take care, viewers.